Hello, it's Bloody Gabe Shmai. So today's video, I'm going to give a bit of a debrief whilst hopefully being able to edit in some footage from the Midnight Mountain Marathon, half marathon I did the other day. I only found out about the event a week earlier by my friend Phil, who was doing it. I loved it. It was a brilliant event. So it was basically, so you started at 6 p.m. and you had till midnight to beat it, basically. So there was a marathon event, a half marathon event, and then there was also the Bergen events as well. Those people are just another level. So I think the men were carrying 15 kilo, and I can't remember how much the women were carrying, but that's just insanity. But yeah, no, it was a really fun event. So it took in part of Van Ibracheniog, so the beacons. So you started in Talabont on Usk, headed up towards what was just a stunning reservoir. So the half marathon essentially just involved running around that reservoir then. I think the first 6 miles was basically the climb, apart from there was one climb on the way back down after the aid station. But yeah, no, so it was like 500 odd meters. I think it was 502 meters of elevation I did in the end. But yeah, it was really fun. I felt, it's weird, I felt oddly strong throughout that whole run. Like it was almost tinged with a bit of sadness. So it was like, oh, I could have maybe done a marathon here. But whether or not I'd have actually beaten the cut-off is another thing, because that went all the way up to the top of Penavon and back around. But yeah, no, it was really fun. It was a really cool event. So it was run by, I think they're going by Howling events now. So it's a lot of the people that run the Narberth Nobler events, which are amazing events. I would probably recommend anybody doing them. Particularly the night Nobler and the day Nobler, they sell out. It's like a 10k event, but they sell out like immediately every time. But no, it was really fun. It was there was some canal running, and then it was just steep. But yeah, I'm trying to remember the event now. I'm trying to run through it. So yeah, no, so it was a little bit of walking on some of the hills. But then it was pushing off those. I did it in bear with me a sec, I shall just double check my stats and I can tell you what I did it in then. I think it was yeah. Sorry, I should have got this up ready, shouldn't I? Yeah, 2 hours 25 minutes. So I think it was 2 hours 25, 30 something on the actual chip time. Yeah, it was quite funny when I got to the aid station. I wasn't actually I had 4 gels. Well, I took 4 gels with me, sorry. So I was taking them one every 5k basically. And but when I got to the aid station, I took a couple of jelly babies. Honestly, what a difference that made. Even though I felt strong, that I felt that sugar just immediately. I was what felt like for me flying down the hill from there. But yeah, no, it was a really fun event. I was cursing Phil whilst me and my other half were driving up, because it was bucketing it down. To the point where she asked a few times, she was like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" I was like, yeah, I paid for it, so yes. And then miraculously, as we were even signing up, it was still raining quite heavily. And then it just opened out and it stayed dry for the whole event, or for the duration that I ran for anyway. Yeah, no, very cool. Hopefully there's something interesting from this video, hopefully. Anyway, I would thoroughly recommend anybody doing that event. It was It was great. They had some really good volunteers. The aid station was amazing. It just had so much, like everything that you think that you might want, they had. And you had a nice soup at the end with a nice medal. Actually, I've got the medal somewhere. I should have brought it into this video. I'll like cut it in. At some point. But yeah, so hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Goodbye to the belly.